What's up everyone, it's been a while since I've made a video and I'm sure a lot of you that follow the channel are here for Cryptoblades, so I'll make a very quick announcement about that. And for those of you who want to know about this new Axie Infinity game, then just use this timestamps below to skip to those sections. So Cryptoblades, what is actually going on with that project? When I made this channel, all I wanted to really do with it was to be able to give you guys the information that no one else was basically giving. And the reason I haven't been making videos about Cryptoblades is because they haven't really put out any information that I thought was worth making a video about. They just keep on bringing out new content, new drops, new NFTs, all of these new announcements, but they're not really serving their old community who were the first to invest in the project, and they're not fixing any of the issues those people have. And so from my perspective, I'm a little disappointed because it's pretty obvious if you're in game development that one of the major things that happens is a thing called feature creep. And that's when you have just so many cool ideas that you want to put into the project, and so you just keep on being like, oh, let's do this, and what happens is the project never gets done, the old things never get fixed, it just becomes an endless project. And that's kind of what I think has happened to Cryptoblades. Everything slowed down, they're not fixing any of the old issues, so I probably won't be making another Cryptoblades video unless they fix a lot of these problems. And I mean, I hope they do, because I mean, I was one of the original investors as well, and I have helped the team on some things, but at the moment I think they're a little off course. But that's okay. I wish them the best of luck to fix things. However, because I've been looking into crypto gaming, I wanted to show you guys a new game that I think has a lot of promise. I've seen a lot of games, and I've been in this space for a long time, and I've been searching for something that I think will actually be good and be playable, because pretty much every other crypto NFT game out there isn't really playable at the moment. And so without further ado, here's the game that I found that I think will be quite promising. So this is the game here. It's called Prophecies. And if we compare it to Axie's experience from their website, you'll see that both Prophecies and Axie have put a lot of emphasis into their front-facing, the first thing people are going to see, which is their website. And I think that's a really, really good sign for the project. Their website's actually been like this for months, and it hasn't changed much. They've just been slowly developing the project, and it looks great. This is what we want to see when we look for a crypto game. The first thing we want to see is, have they taken the time to make their first experience that people have of their game something that's very polished and very easy to understand? So it ticks that box. But one of the main reasons that I think this game will do really well is, one, I played the beta of the game, and although the game seems very simple, where you're just predicting the price of Bitcoin as it goes up and down, each player gets 10 predictions, and you also have items and things like that you can use to battle. Although that seems like a very simple concept, and when I looked into this game to begin with, I was like, that's not going to work, like it's not going to be fun enough for people to stick around and play. Let's go back to Cryptoblades and remember the first experience we had with the game that was just very simple. We're clicking to battle, right? And because there was something on the line, like we had money on the line, it became a much more interesting experience, and we wanted to delve a lot deeper into that experience. Well, Prophecies is very similar, where they have this very, very simple mechanic, and it's interesting because you're more interested because there's money on the line. However, I would go further and even say that this experience is far more polished than what Cryptoblades had ever delivered on. And the reason is because these guys have actually been working on just this mechanic, and this was the intended mechanic for the entire game. Like, there's no new updates. It's not like Cryptoblades where, there's all these exciting things to come out. This is the game for Prophecies. This is it. It's like Axie, they have their battle mode. This is the battle mode. And so we don't need to wait for anything new to come out. This is it. And that really excites me, because after playing the beta and trying out the mechanics for myself, I actually found it to be a very, very enjoyable experience, which was very surprising to me. I didn't think these mechanics would be good, but even from playing the game, I could see that there's a skill-based component there, and there's also a lot of different things you can do. There's skill when it comes to guessing. Because the guesses are timed, it means that you get more points the sooner you make a guess, but if you leave the guess longer, then it means that you'll probably be more accurate in your guessing. And so yeah, I think this game will do really well. I'll show you some of the gameplay footage in a moment. However, they've got everything. They've got NFTs, they've got utility, a token, which is used to wager. They're on Polygon, so the transaction speeds, they're not the fastest, but it's pretty good on Polygon, and it's far cheaper than the Binance Smart Chain to transact on. Like, you know, you're talking like 0.001 cents per transaction, which is great. It's slightly faster than Binance Smart Chain as well. But really, I think the thing that sells it for me is that they kind of have everything, right? They've got a very simple game, which is when we're talking about crypto, that's what we want. If a small team is promising too much, it's not going to work. It takes a very long time to make a game. It's very difficult, and so we want teams that are promising on something very small, and we've already seen them execute on it. You can see gameplay footage of this game, and it's working. Number two, they've got a team behind the project, and I think the team may be down the bottom of their website somewhere, but you can find the team. They're findable, which is great, and they make videos regularly about the project. The project's been around for a while. If we go to CoinMarketCap really quick, you can see that the project launched around May, 1st of May, it looks like. That was when it was listed on CoinMarketCap at least. And something even more promising that I found was that this project was actually launched, like the ICO was by the DAO Maker, which is the most reputable launchpad of all launchpads. So yeah, I'd strongly recommend looking into this project, and after I've gone through the gameplay, I'll show you guys how you can get into it if you want to. Again, not financial advice to get into this. So the game actually launches on the 1st of November, which as of making this video, that's actually in a day or two. It's hard to know the time zone since I'm from New Zealand, but so this is the gameplay, and if you want to find this video, just go to the Crypto Prophecies YouTube channel. You can find it on the homepage of their website. But these guys have been great. They've done a video, I think, every week on their channel, just showcasing the game and all of the development, which is, you know, more than most projects, and I think it's really good, just a good sign. But as you can see from the game, it's actually quite fast paced, where you've got your points, and every round, if you look down the bottom of the screen, there's these dots. So basically these 10 rounds, or 10 times you can make a choice, a bet up or down. And if you get it wrong, then your dot becomes red. If you get it right, your dot becomes green. So you'll see on the screen that you've got these points that are ticking down. And when you click to make a bet, so let's just wait till he does that. He's currently being attacked by his opponent, one of their abilities. But when you make a bet, like he's doing right now, it means that if you get it correct, that's how many points you get. So as you can see, the sooner you make a decision, the more points you could possibly get, or the more points you could possibly lose. So as you can see in the bottom left, you have these different slots for your equipment, and each item you have does something different. Most of them are abilities to attack your opponent and kind of make them blind, or make them lose the ability to make a bet, and or protect yourself, any of those things. And so I'd encourage you to have a look at the video to find out more, but that's pretty much the game. And in order to win, you just get more points than your opponent. As you can see right down the bottom, the guy on the left's got minus 69 points, and the guy on the right has minus 492. So right now the guy with minus 169 is doing a bit better, and the person with the most points wins. So after playing this game on the beta, like when I saw this footage, I wasn't too impressed, but after playing the game, it's actually more fun than I thought it was. So I would encourage you all to try it out. The cost to play is actually quite cheap and reasonable just to get a character, so especially if you buy one as I'm making this video, I think it's about, you can buy a character for about $8 or $8 to $20, which is, you know, great for people that want to get into the game. So if you like this kind of content where I reveal the top games in the crypto space from my perspective, then hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, hit the like button, and if you have any questions, engage with me in the comments, or someone else I'm sure will be there to answer your questions as well. Now let's go over how you get started if you actually want to play this game. First off, what we need to do is buy a character. And the best place to do that at the moment is either on OpenSea, where the characters are listed, or on the game itself. You can actually buy the NFTs in the game. I'm going to start by going over how to do it on OpenSea, because it's actually much cheaper to buy on OpenSea than it is to buy in the game. And that's because when the original NFT owners bought the NFTs, they bought them at a much cheaper price, and the price on OpenSea hasn't updated yet. And the great thing is, if you buy it on OpenSea, because it's on the Matic network, you're not having to pay the ridiculous fees from Ethereum. You can still pay the Matic fees, which is perfect. So let's head on over to OpenSea. If you do decide to buy on OpenSea, just remember there's a lot of scammers and things like that in the crypto space, so make sure it's the right collection before you make any sort of purchase. You can find the right collection by going to the Discord channel and searching inside of Discord, or asking one of the moderators to link you to the correct collection. Make sure to do it in one of the channels rather than in a private message, as again, a lot of moderators have been impersonated, and so make sure that you get information that people are verifying is correct. So once we're here on OpenSea, all you really need to do is pick the character that you want. I'll just go for the cheapest one right now. And you can pick any character. You only need one of these guys to start playing. Let's pick this one to begin with, and you can see that this character is only 6 US if I want to buy, and you can buy it with Ethereum on Polygon. Now you're probably wondering, how do we get Ethereum on Polygon? And in order to do this, probably the best way to do it is to buy it on QuickSwap, because in order to play the game, you're going to need money in Matic anyway. You're going to need to have some Matic in your wallet in order to play the game. So I'm just going to show you really quick how to get some currency on QuickSwap. And once we're on QuickSwap, all we need to do once we have Matic is to buy some Ethereum here. And once this Ethereum is in our wallet, then we'll be able to use that Ethereum to trade on OpenSea, because QuickSwap is on the Polygon network. Polygon Matic is the token, Matic's the token for Polygon. And so if this Ethereum token here isn't on the Ethereum network, it's actually on the Matic Polygon network. And so when on OpenSea you see this currency here, Ethereum on Polygon, that's exactly what it's referring to. It's Ethereum on the Polygon network, which is what we need. So how do we get Ethereum on the Polygon network? Well, like I said before, first off we need to get Matic, which is the main token for the Polygon network. And in order to get Matic, we need to transfer it from an exchange. And so I know Binance works for this, but I think pretty much any of your major exchanges will be able to, you'll be able to buy Matic on the exchange and then transfer it to a wallet. MetaMask works, I think Trust Wallet works, or whatever wallet you're using. Most wallets support Matic at the moment because it's one of the top tokens. I think it's what is it, top 16 or something like that. Let's have a look. Top 19, so down here. But because Matic is so integral to the Ethereum experience, most exchanges also support Matic at the moment. So what you want to do is go on your exchange, buy some Matic, and then use your exchange. You better look this up. Use your exchange withdrawal features to withdraw it to a wallet that has a Matic address. And you can use something like MetaMask, and you can see here, like, it's just the same thing we did with Binance Smart Chain. We just create a custom network, and you'll be able to find all of the network details just by searching up the Polygon network details. I think I've got mine here, but I'm not sure if you could see it actually. No, but if you look up Polygon MetaMask network details or whatever it is, RPC details. You'll be able to find all the details you need to get set up for Polygon. And then once you've got your wallet set up, just send over your Matic. And then once you've got your Matic, head over here to QuickSwap Exchange. I'll put the link to this in the comment section below, but QuickSwap is the main exchange network, kind of like Uniswap, but for the Matic network. And so once we're on Matic, if you want to buy on OpenSea, then we need to purchase some ETH. And once we purchase some Ethereum, we'll be able to use that Ethereum to buy a crypto profit. And now this crypto profit will be linked to your wallet, which in turn will be linked to the things you can buy or use in the game. Once you've got your character, you'll be able to see it inside of your inventory once you go to look at your profits. You might have to wait for a few seconds to show up, but you can see here I've got a profit, which is a rare profit. It's got a staff and a cape, and depending on which profit you've got equipped will mean that it can use different things. So you see here, this is a uncommon profit, a green profit, but I can only equip one item on this profit. I'm not even sure if I can equip, I can't even equip my rare staff on it. I have to equip this one. I think it's because it's matching. You have to match the same type. You can see I think there's 5 different types or 4 different types of characters. There's the Lunar, the Grass, the Telekinesis, and the Fire. And you have to have matching staffs and stuff for the different your different profits. However, if you're using a beginner profit like we saw on OpenSea, that was just a common profit, you won't be able to use any equipment with it, which is fine because most people are going to be using, the common profits. They're the most common after all, and so against most people, you're not going to be at a disadvantage. And I didn't mention it before, but even when I was playing in the beta, having items and things like that, people aren't good enough yet in order for them to have any difference in the betting. Like when I was battling, I had a common profit and I versed maybe 10 different people, and I had the highest win rate even with no items, and some people had the rarest profits and the rarest items. So at the start of the game, it's really not going to matter too much. However, that's the experience at the moment, and when the game comes out, right now we can't play, but you'll be able to battle and make friends and see the leaderboards and stuff. So, if you didn't want to use OpenSea to purchase your profit and you wanted to purchase it in the game instead, then what you can do is come to the shop in the app, and you can find the app if you go to the Crypto Prophecies and then just click on Launch App in the top right, and then you need to sign in. But once you're signed in, you'll be able to see this screen where you can see all of the NFTs and how many are left remaining. You can see the only ones that are really bought out are the rarest profits. However, there's still plenty on the website. So if we just do a very quick calculation for the most common profit, this orb you'd need to buy for the most common one, you can see that if we go 32 TCP times 0.52, which is the current price of a TCP token, you'll see that it's going to cost about $16. However, like I said before on OpenSea, currently the prices are lower than the amounts that are in the game, and that's because when people purchase the NFTs, they purchase them at a price that was much lower, and OpenSea people just haven't updated their listings yet, and so I think you can expect the price here to probably go up pretty quickly once the game launches, because people will probably buy out everything on OpenSea. Even on OpenSea, the collection isn't verified yet, so there's going to be a lot of reasons why people aren't purchasing on OpenSea, but I think that'll change when the game actually comes out. Okay, so once you've purchased an orb, you'll be able to go to your summoning portal, and you'll be able to click on your orb and then just click summon. In order to summon things, though, you need to get Impot. So Impot is the kind of like, if you've played Axie Infinity or heard of Axie Infinity, then there's something called the Small Love Potion. Impot is the Crypto Prophecies version of the Small Love Potion, and the only way to get it at the moment is to stake TCP or to purchase Impot off of QuickSwap. And the only way to get the only way to get impot on QuickSwap is to trade it for the TCP token. And you're going to need TCP token if you want to play the game anyway, because you basically bet in order to play. There'll be a free mode like Axie where you can earn impot every day as well. However, you're going to need TCP in order to battle. So if we go to QuickSwap, you can just type in TCP, and I think it's one of the most traded tokens on Matic, I think. Like it's in the top 50 probably, so it shows up, unless I've just got it listed here, but you should be able to find it pretty easily. And once you've got TCP, you can buy this with Matic or whatever token you want, but we want to buy import here. So honestly, I just spent a little bit of time trying to find how you can get some import if you don't have one and you're not staking, and it doesn't look like you have the ability to do that at the moment. But that'll definitely change when the game comes out. So what I would recommend right now, again, is to just buy on OpenSea. It seems to be much easier. And when the game comes out, you should be able to buy from the store, which should be sweet. And that's pretty much all I'll cover today. I'll make some more videos about the game if the game goes well and the launch goes well. But yeah, you never know what's going to happen with these kind of projects, and I hope it does. I hope it does well. But only put in what you can risk to lose with these kind of things, because it's a very small market cap project at the moment. So if you like this kind of content where I reveal the top games in the crypto space from my perspective, then hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, hit the like button, and if you have any questions, engage with me in the comments, or someone else I'm sure will be there to answer your questions as well.